are you, my queen?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Jambo sana. Let me just welcome you with something that we were playing here earlier. We were waiting for you earlier, but let me do something here for you.
I am so sorry. I was running the way I was running to so that I can come and join.
Hey. Not you playing the Tanzanian song for a Kenyan.
Oh
You
my
want
God.
drama, Queenz.
Oh, okay. So the second queen we're interviewing today and getting to know, of course, is Queen Janet Soy, and she is representing the land of 254. It is Kenya in the house, y'all.
Hello. Hi, Queen.
Hey, all right,
Hello,
Queen Janet. Of course, you've
everyone.
met everybody here on the live before.
Yes.
Fantastic. So can we just start by you introducing yourself? What place in Kenya you come from, your childhood, and maybe just a little something interesting about Kenya that we don't know, because you've had a lot of Kenyan queens here at Mrs. Africa UK. So tell us about yourself, something interesting about your country, please.
Okay. My name is Janet Jerotich Soy, and I am from Kenya, but I am coming from the other side called the village of Kericho side. It's not like in the city. I don't know at the Kenyan which side is it, but I'm from down there in the village. That's why I grew up in the village myself. I didn't grow up in the big city. I grew up in the village, and that's where we had the animals, the cows, and farms and stuff like that. That's how I grew up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Janet. Like I was saying, there's a rich history with the Kenyan queens here at Miss Africa UK 2034. So we sort of know about the Swahili and the food and the
Oh, yeah.
Masai Mara and whatnot. Tell us
Yes.
something that maybe we may not have heard, especially about your village or about your part of the Kenyan experience.
Yes, you heard about food. We've got lovely food. Yeah, you know about Mombasa, Masai Mara, but where I am from, myself is side of like that side of I think has we are because I'm Kalenjin myself, and you know in Kenya there's a lot of tribes. We are like 42 tribes. I think if I'm not right, I don't know, but I think we are like 42 tribes, different tribes. So for me, I'm a Kalenjin, and I'm proud to say that I'm Kalenjin. And and as Kalenjin, I think we are a little bit similar to Maasai, the way we do our things, the way we dress, although the colors are different. And that's where I am from. We eat mainly ugali with milk and greens.
Okay.
That's what we live on. And yeah, we love to dance a lot as well, so which is good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And could you share a little bit about your journey in the diaspora in the UK? How long have you been in the UK? What are you up to? And where in the UK are you?
Okay. Yeah, I grew up in Kenya, and I came to UK 2002 when I came here to this country. And when I get to this country, was total. Imagine somebody who has been growing up in the village, and now you are now diverting, coming to the now this country. It was beautiful. At first, it was like, oh my goodness, but especially with the winter, because we don't have winter. We never have these big jackets on and covering yourself in winter time and stuff like that. But it's a beautiful thing to see. So I came to UK to join my family who was working here in the UK, although they are come back. So I stayed here, and I study here and there, work here and there as well. You know, life can be challenging as well, but yeah, but at the end of the day, I did made it. Yeah, and I'm also a single mom of two. I've got 16 years old and 14 years old, and right now I'm studying. I'm a student again. I'm still studying. So I'm a student. I'm sure you've seen my Facebook and all that, because when I had my kids, I didn't finish schooling. I just decided to stay at home through for what I went through myself, because I went through quite a lot as well. I thought when I came to UK, I thought maybe things would be better because it's a beautiful country, but
Mm.
hey, the battles was more.
Oh, oh.
But
Thank you
anyway,
so
but I
much.
thank God. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Queen. I'm gonna go to Queen Diamond Ash for her question.
Thank you, Princess. Thank you,
Yes.
Queenzy.
Speak
We
it
can
into
all.
existence.
yeah.
Um, So I would like to know, I
Yeah.
joined Africa UK pageant purely because of my daughter, who thought I needed to do something with my life because I was too much into her own life. So why did you join, or how did you, think of joining the pageant?
Okay, I came across this. I went to, I don't remember which year it was, when I went to Friends in the Park. I'm sure everybody knows about Friends in the Park for Kenyans. And that time I went there I was going with my friends there. And it was I think it was quite a long time for me because of what I went through myself. Because for me, I went through quite a lot in terms of domestic violence abuse, which I don't to go there that much, and it was really tough for me. It came across where my confidence was down. Everything is like I couldn't socialize much. I was, when you just keep yourself to yourself and your own children, that's what I was doing. But I was invited through with friends that we can go to these friends in the Kenya in the park. And while I was there, and I saw this lady while we are just enjoying ourselves there, here and there, and I saw this girl was wearing one of these sachets.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what is this? Should I talk to her? At first, I was shy to talk to her. But then at first, I thought, what? I must find out what it's all about. So, and then I did say hello to her. Her name is Han. And then
Oh,
and
it's
I did say,
Jerry.
yes.
Oh,
And I did say hello to her. And I said, hi. We started get to know each other and stuff like that. And then I just, so what is all about this? Can you tell me more about this? And she did explain to me. And she told me so much about how much empowering, how much is, empower women. And I was so keen to, and I said, oh, wow. And I said to her, okay, what about if I want to join this? Although maybe I'm too old, but I would, and he said to me, you never do. So she started telling me, said there's some people when they're like 55, 60 years. I said, you never be too late. You should join. And I said, okay, and that's how she guided me. By the time when the competition opened to do, she did call me and said, it's open now. I want you to join. So she's the one who encouraged me. And I thought for me as well, the reason why I joined it as well, because I wanted that empowerment as well. Because I'm a person who have gone through quite a lot in life. So I thought I needed this empowerment and I needed this, this confidence that I wanted out of me. I know myself, I can do a lot, but there's something still, when you feel like sometimes there's something holding you back. So I just wanted to be out there. So that's why I thought, and I love charities as well. I love helping people. I love working with people.
Oh, bless you. That's a beautiful story, though, of how it all unfolded for you. And I think that you're in the right place for empowerment.
Yeah.
I think you're with the right crowd. But yeah, beautiful story indeed.
Yeah. And also because myself also I am a dancer as well. So that's what made me as well, because even if I cannot say much, I cannot talk, but I will minister in my dance. I love dancing, and I've got a YouTube there as well. If you watch my dances there.
So,
Yeah.
Is this your way of saying that we need to bring an extra pair of shoes on the 14th of September? Because I'm happy to do that.
Oh, yes, please.
Amazing. Looking forward to that, Queen. Thank you so much.
That's fantastic, man. I can't wait to see your dance videos, Queen. I didn't know that about you. Can you put it on your Instagram so we can see it as well, please?
But the dance I do is part of, because I'm a Christian as well. I know I do minister in conferences. Even recently, that's why I was running today as well, because I have to go one yesterday. I've been busy as well, invited here and there. It's called prophetic dances. I don't know if you've watched, if you know anything about it. It's called prophetic dances. So I can do dance through worship.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, can't wait to see. What's your handle on YouTube, just so we can check it out?
Oh, my YouTube is just Cheroti Soy, but the soy one is SOY instead of I. So if it's the same thing on Instagram as Cherotich, but and then you go on SOY.
So why on YouTube? Fantastic. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm gonna read some comments here while I wait for Boss Queen to ask her question as well. Somebody wrote here, Betty for real is like, I cannot wait to be there. I need my ticket, please. Go on Eventbrite and get your finale tickets for the 14th of September, because 75% of the tickets are gone. I'm not joking.
Really?
So go there and be empowered and be inspired. Karuti Jombombi is here. We see you. And Tabiso says, all the best, Minister Jackie. That's when Minister Jackie was just going off. Hello, Faith 7662. It's like LiveQueenz. Thank you so much, my darling. And thanks for the follow. They've just started following us there. And Khadija, of course, welcomes Janet Soy. It's like Karibu Sana, Queen
Thank
Soy.
you.
And CK Lina is flying the Kenyan flag. All the African flags are flying high today. So the 254 flag is flying there from CK Lina. Thea Mbeva is here. We see you. Dre underscore Jebby. Hello. Sarah underscore Good Life. And Khadija says the tribe of runners, Kalenjin. Is that
Oh
true,
yes.
Queen
Oh
Soy?
yes, it's true. How did I forget? Yes, we are runners, Kalenjin. Yes, we can run.
Fantastic. And Minister Shanky says, Go Queen. And she's sending you much love.
Oh,
And
thank you.
oh, it's Chipchoge. This is the guy who
Kipchoge,
surrendered the
yes,
whole lot of people
yes,
and he still
yes,
made the record, isn't it?
Kalenjin.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. JJ underscore Njoro, D underscore BO underscore 13. And Queen Khadija says, a strong woman, you are queen. And Minister Jackie says, you are looking gorgeous, queen. And she needs a video with you. Oh my God, yes, a collaboration about to happen.
Yes.
So Minister Jackie
Oh,
with the singing and you with the prophetic dancing, I can just see that working out quite well. I'm gonna go to Boss Queen at this point and see if she's got a question for our Mrs. Africa UK 2024 finalist here.
I only have one question, but I think I will ask that one in the end. I suppose the question that I wanted to ask has already been responded to in a very well manner. I really appreciate you, opening up and explaining your story, even though not into deeper level, which I do understand. But like Princess Ashley said, you are in the right group, in the right community, and yeah, whatever you need, just we are a phone call away. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Boss Queen. May I ask, so you've already shared a couple of things here, Queen Janet, and about who you are. For me, I just want to ask, what about those car videos? I've seen a lot of car fixing videos on Instagram.
Oh
What
yes.
is that about?
oh yes. I work with cars. I work with cars. I'm a mechanic, so I work with cars. And also because also sometimes I do motorsport here and there. So I'm trying to go to motorsport, to work with Volume 1 with motorsport. So, but mainly I'm starting with the mechanic. So at the moment, I'm just working with mechanics, fixing cars with the engines, with everything. Yeah, that's why you see me with cars.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's super impressive because I mean, for me, I know nothing about my car. I just want a notice on my car to say that I need to go for service, and that's what I listen.
You're not alone. When
Yes,
I saw that, I was
please.
at least a sister
Or
who
for a
can
light
help
to
us.
start flashing. A light
Yes.
must start flashing. If it's still yellow, I ignore it. I just start acting when it's a red.
Oh, wow. Yes, please look after your cars.
Okay, oh, fantastic. Thank you. So can I ask you, just because a couple of queens obviously have certain purposes for their journey at the Africa UK Empowerment Program, what message are you trying to highlight yourself with your journey?
With my journey as well, I would love to, as I am already, I was already doing some charities here and there. We've got one also, it's called Cornerstone, Cornerstone Church, and we do food bank, we do clothes, we do even children to get to school. We are helping. I'm working with Gypsies community. I don't know if you heard about Gypsies community. If you know much about
Yes.
Gypsies, it's a people that they live in caravans. They don't live in the main houses. They live in caravans, and sometimes they can be a challenge for them, especially even, and they don't believe. Sometimes they are scared of the children going to school, and because of what they are going through as well in their countries as well. So we keep that support to help them to find school. We work with the councils around. We'll find where the council, and then we'll fill the forms for the children to help them to go to school, because also is a barrier in speaking in English as well. So we are trying to train the children to go to school so that they can learn how to speak English, so that they can help the parents tomorrow. That's what we are trying to do.
Huh, okay, that's interesting. And would that be Will they be real local UK, British gypsies, or what countries are they coming from?
Yeah, they're here. They're mixtures of gypsies. We've got Romanians, we've got Hungarians, we've got mainly Romanian and Hungarians mainly that we have at the moment. But sometimes some of them they comes and goes, and that's what we are trying to help them out. And also I have another charity also in Kenya that I always support them here and there. So there's this lady who decided 3 years ago she decided, she just felt that the Lord spoken to them that to help because she couldn't take that seeing the children on the street. So she decided to use that opportunity to just collect the children herself and looking after them like teenagers, sometimes the teenagers having children as well. A child who is 17 having a child or 16 who is having a child. So she decided to, or maybe they don't have a parent. So she decided to do that. And now is someone who is like, now the home is growing. They have already built a home for them and it's growing. So I came in and I started supporting them here and there. And this is why I want to see myself supporting more as well, in terms of here in UK, in terms of Kenya as well. And also, I want to get myself also to be helping women who has been trafficking, trafficking women around the world. There's plenty of them because I've met a few of them. And this is why I felt like this is why I want that direction also to help out as well, because I'm a person who I love to help out. And this is why I want direction for this to, so that I can reach out more, especially with this trafficking as well. I'm sure you all know the story. It's quite painful to hear some stories, out there, what other women goes when they go to different countries, what they go through.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that and putting a spotlight on that important work, Queen Janet. Can I go back to Boss Queen and see maybe about your question?
She has responded to it, or I was going to ask, how do you plan to use the platform to make a positive impact in the community? But to be honest, you're already doing quite a lot of things. Well done, you, and quite empowering as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing just hearing your story. Thank you so much, and keep it up the hard work. That's all I can say. And yeah, like I say, we are a community as well. If you need anything, we're here to hold each other's hands and just support each other. Yeah, I do work with gypsy people, and I know where you're coming from if it comes
to that's sweet.
Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, appreciate. Yeah, well done. Honestly, I'm really touched. Yes,
Thank you.
That's the reason I'm stuttering. It takes a lot for a boss queen to stutter, but yeah.
Yeah, I think in my side, because for me, I love helping quite a lot. Even sometimes you find myself also with the cooking. Sometimes I cook food in my own house, put them in containers, and just go on the street there with my children because they love giving. And we just go on the street and start handing over the food for them, even clothes, anything we can find. So I think I'm a person who I love to, to help people out there. And that's what I'm trying to reach out many as I can to try. I always even feel like, God, I would love to open my own where people can just come and eat. I would love to open my own place where the homeless come and go. Sometimes in my area, I live in Kent. I don't know if I mentioned that. I live in Kent, side of Canterbury. And sometimes when you go in the town, there's quite a lot, especially even this week, I met a very young girl who is like 19. She's out on the street. She's really struggling a lot. So I have to get her blankets. I have to get her, so there's a lot of people, when you open your eyes and see, there's a lot of struggle with a lot of people out there. But sometimes I feel like, God, which direction should I go to get this help in order to help them as well?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, Queen Janet, you're doing God's work, and isn't it amazing just being part of the Mrs. Africa UK journey? Because we get to meet people like yourself. You think you're having an interview to see about the Queen's journey, but now I'm thinking, oh my God, what amazing work! And that's why it is an empowerment program. It's not just a beauty pageant, because it's about making these amazing connections with people who are doing amazing work in their communities. And sometimes they're not even known, they're not recognized. So maybe somebody's here in the audience listening to your plight and your wishes and the work that you do, and they might just reach out. So thank you so much for sharing that. Queenish, I'm gonna go to you and see if there's a question that our queen hasn't answered here, because she's such a great interviewer. a bit
I'm telling you, she is indeed. But you know what, Queen Janet? One thing I want to let you know is when the universe or God, whatever you believe in, puts an idea into your head, he knows exactly how he's going to provide or lead you into the path that you have chosen to get into. I mean, I do the same thing where I feed the homeless. I used to do it myself, but now I do it with my kids. And one point I took the food with one of my girls, and she doesn't like talking to strangers. However, we gave food to a man who literally prayed for me so much that my daughter said, the rest of the packages, I shall be the one handing them out today. And she was like, I want that blessing that has just been given onto you. So I totally know. And one thing I've also noticed in my journey of charity work is that even when you don't have the money or the resources, you're always going to be sent someone who will help you to get or to actually succeed in that idea that you have. So do not worry. As long as the idea is in your head, you're on the right track. You will get to where you need to get to. So I'm thinking, do you have any interesting projects that you're currently working on that you would like us to highlight?
The one that I'm working mainly now, the one that I'm working on it right now is the one with the gypsy community, because there are quite a lot that needed. Even that's why I'm coming, because this morning we have to rush to pick up the clothes somewhere to go and drop them there. I have to rush to college. I have to rush back. So yeah, I think mainly it's this one from the community of gypsies here that I'm doing, and then the rest slowly here and there I can support, even the one in Kenya as well.
Amazing, amazing. Well, all the best with that one. Is there like a platform that we could actually tell people to find you on, whereas to support you, or is it just on your Instagram page?
It's Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, so there's not actually a charity page that you're getting donations into? No? Like a
Not yet, but
GoFundMe page or anything?
I can create one. I haven't created, we haven't done one yet, but we normally what we do is to go to the church, direct to the church. So but I can create one, but if you can come back to me, and then I'll be able to direct you what to do and where to donate. Yes.
Oh, amazing work. Back to you, Queenz.
Thank you so much, Queenz. Such inspiring work. I'm just sharing your social media handles there, Queen Janet. So you said it's Gerotic_SOI on Instagram. It's Gerotic _soy with a Y on YouTube. I'm gonna go check out that dancing man that you're talking about. And it's Janet Soy on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic.
I forgot to mention, I also do sometimes, I go to the hospital for the children that they have cancer. So, but what I do there, I just volunteer myself maybe once a week, or depend the day. So I go there and read for them, like play games with them and read the story with them. But I cannot post it, because I know I cannot post them, because some of them, they are not allowed to be posted with them. So that's why I just wanted to love to share that as well, because that's what I do also. I go there, maybe I just keep myself and my son here sometimes. We go together, we play games with them, and just because you can find some kids there, they have been in hospital for so long, and the parents, maybe they're at work and they need someone to be there with them. So sometimes I'll just go there, read the story with them, just play, even if it's an hour, and then I'll come home. And then I know I make a difference, for a little child.
That's fantastic. You're doing God's work, Queen. May you just go from strength to strength to strength. There's a bunch of people here supporting you. Cheryl_PelXO, LA_the General, KSU3499. Hello, we see you. Only Carol, K_Maggie, and Queen Khadija says she's looking for a collaboration as well after Minister Jackie said. So she says she can play the tambourine. Wink, wink. Monet is here. Hey, and Landini has a comment there. Landini says he's an all-time supporter of LiveQueenz. Hi, Queen Janet. I'm so sorry to hear about your past. Obviously, he's talking about the village and the abuse and whatnot and where you came from. And he
No.
says, but your strength and bravery is apparent. So joining Miss Mrs. Africa UK Ireland, a pageant makes you a personal winner. Well done to you. So he's basically saying, I see you, I see your journey, and we can see that you are not a victim, but victorious. And Queen Khadija goes on to say, Janet Soy, the humanitarian, just while she was listening to the project that you're working on. Mary Harry 971, we see you. And Landini goes on to say, well done to Queen. And this is Anne and Jerry Jesh. Hey, Queen Jerry Jesh, of course, she's from our class, Queen 2023. Queen Anne for keeping you informed and supporting in your journey. And it's amazing how the ripple effect of Miss Mrs. Africa UK is just so amazing. Gasti Mongale is still here, of course. He's from MGSA. Tsoga Kgale o dutse. We've interviewed him at LiveQueenz. He says, keep up the good work, sister. And Queen Khadija says, oh, apparently you're an aspiring talk show host. Tell us about that. Oh, somebody's an aspiring talk show host who needs to come to LiveQueenz. Is that you?
Oh yes, I'm in process because I had a dream also to have my own talk show in future.
Yeah.
So I always say that I would love to have my own talk show in future. I don't know, I just admire by Lynn Cookie. I've been following Lynn Cookie for quite a long time, and it's been inspiring me. And I thought one day I just wanted to be, to have my own talk show too.
That's fantastic, Queen. Put it out there in the universe, and it's gonna happen.
Yes, so that's what I would love to do as well.
Okay, so Queen Khadija just wants to know if you want to say something about the Maiwa EcoFlow under the Africa UK Umbrella Initiative.
Oh yes, that's the charity we are working on as well. That's for the charity here. Maua EcoFlow is for the girls. We are trying to raise money. I think I've created even the charity link there that you can donate for the young girls that we are trying to for central towels and also to get the materials for them also.
Okay.
And that's what we are working on it. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So we are working on. I'm working on that as well. So I've created the donation link, which I was maybe I need to share. I've shared on my Facebook and I'm share everywhere that even my friends, and I think it's on all now. People are donating something. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. We'll share that on your profile just at the end. And while the other queens just are looking for maybe something we haven't asked you, I'm gonna ask you if there is something you wanna ask one or all of the live queens.
Oh, I think for me, I just wanted to say thank you so much, each and every one of you, for supporting us, even for other queens out there. That I just wanted, if it was not for you guys, we are not be here. And we are following your footsteps, what you've done, and we are following you guys. And thank you so much, even the Queen Mother who started this. Thank you so much for what you're doing. You're doing a great job as well. And we are watching you like, okay, what did they do? Okay, let me try to do this as well. So you are like, you are helping us out.
Oh, fantastic, Queen. Do you have any questions for Boss Queen?
I knew you were gonna say that. I couldn't wait for me to talk actually. Janet, I have to say something. In the midst of all of these charities that you're doing and what you've explained and what you've gone through, please do not forget yourself. We always tend after experiencing such, let's say, trauma or abuse, we always tend to then focus on supporting others and we forget ourselves. Self-care is very important. Whoever knows me, I always say soft life and self-care is up there. Help yourself to help others. Even in the plane, they always say that don't forget yourself in all this.
Oh,
Don't forget to also
thank
have
you.
fun. You're doing a great job and already thank you for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Well,
Okay. Any questions from you, Queen Ash?
I'm good. Thank you, Quinty.
Awesome. Queen Janet Soy, so powerful. Thank you so much for coming to LiveQueenz today and sharing your story and sharing your personal information, your personal battles, and your success stories. We're looking forward to watching the rest of your journey, and we're gonna be, of course, screaming for 254 there at the finals on the 14th of September in Manchester. If you haven't gotten your tickets, go get the tickets so you can support this amazing queen here. Like she said, her Instagram is at Geriatic_SOI on Instagram, Geriatic_SOY on YouTube, and she's Janet Soy on Facebook, and she is Team 254 Kenya. Thank you so much, Queen. And of course, thanks to Minister Jackie, who's representing Team Namibia, who is doing beautiful work as well with her charity journey, with her gospel work, and with her ministry work. Super empowered, two powerful queens here today. Excited for their journey, and we're really grateful that you came and shared your stories here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. At this point, can I go to Queen Ash and see if she wants to plug some things here, some events or stuff that's happening in the near future?
Thank you so much, Queenzy. Well, I think you have partly said the Africa pageant grand finale on the 14th of September. Tickets are still on. However, there's only probably 25% left, so people need to rush and grab their tickets. And then we've got Sparkle of Hope in collaboration with Africa UK pageant on the 18th of August. On the 7th of August, sorry.
Why are you saying the 18th?
This is 14th of September.
Let me just say something. One of my weaknesses is actually on dates, and sometimes I don't understand how I turn up to an event on time, but I always turn up. But however, let me say it's the 17th of August in London from 4